We have a couple of social media questions for you. Istvan Arvai on Facebook. Do you feel like Growing Pains accurately reflects the nature of some of the flashier troubles you've had in your personal or public life?
Even if the answer was no, I would say yes. This is a brilliant question from a brilliant person.
So does it reflect?
I will say yes.
Yes. Corey Anderson on the Larry King Now blog. Is there any comedian you would say your style of comic mimics?
I certainly hope not. Most of the great comedians were great comedians before I started, and I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't a carbon copy of anybody else, even if that meant I wouldn't be as successful. So I hope I'm an original.
When you look at other stand-up comics who came before you, who stands out? Who do you say, wow?
All of them. I'm really in awe.
Talking about Richard Pryor, Bill Cosby,
Alan
King.
We're talking about those, and yet we're also talking about Mitch Hedberg and Dave Chappelle and Martin Lawrence, and we're talking about a lot of comics, Richard Jenny, and I didn't have I wanted to see who was the greatest, and I wanted to soak that in, and so I was honored to be able to come behind those guys.
Corey also asks, what do you do when you don't get a laugh?
Well, it's difficult as a clairvoyant, but I don't put myself out there to be all things to all people, so I don't assume that everything I think funny, other people will think is funny, but I'm always after more than one laugh. I'm in a comedy conversation, so...
Do you ever have off nights?
Yes, sir, all the time. And the job is to be as funny on those nights.
And that's a struggle, isn't it?
Oh, it's always, yeah, always.
Got to drive you a little nuts.
Not if that's where you were.
If it worked last night,
right,
you got to say to yourself, why isn't it working tonight?
Yes, but the true answer is you're not who you were last night, and you better try to get closer to where you were last night. And once you figure that out, remember, those are not the people from last night.
So it's you.
Always. Always.
Melanie Swift on the Larry King Now blog. Who is your dream co-star?
On the male side, Denzel Washington, and on the other side, Dame Judi Dench.
And Peter Roberts on Facebook. Your favorite way to relax at home?
I like to read a book in the hot tub.
Where is home?
I have a hat in California and a hat in Georgia.
Georgia, where in Georgia?
Atlanta.
And in L.A.?
Right here in good old Malibu.
Malibu?
Mm-hmm.
You're traveling a lot, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you always on an airplane?
Yes, sir.
Do you get used to that?
No. No, it's an unnatural thing. The air is unnatural. That many people on a trip is unnatural.
Strange to be flying, ain't it?
Yeah, it is, but it's great. It's great. It's the best way of getting there, and it's its own separate environment. You just have to deal with it.
Except for turbulence.
Except for turbulence.
Never miss a beat. Subscribe to Larry King Now and watch new episodes every day.